like I said, oh my goodness, this light thing is not good for me today. But we're going to go ahead and do it anyways, all right? I'm trying to get my edges to grow back, so I'm leaving these braids in for a minute. So, anyways, it's saying here, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you how this is resonating with me, all right? Because there's some of us that didn't have a choice. A visitor is somebody that you either invite over or you open up the door and let them in. So what I feel like these people, again, have been doing with their crafty energy with Satan is allowing people into your home without your permission, without you knowing that they're there. And this is by spying, okay? Spy cams, tapping into your phones and things like this, okay? So again, since we're saying this is the these particular people. This is from Paul, a missionary of Jesus Christ, sent out by the direct command of our God, or God, our Savior, okay? So this is saying that this particular God is, this always scares me a little bit because this is separating a group, all right? Just like I do, you know what I'm saying? All I know is I'm working for source here, okay? Like directly, okay? So again, with this energy here, these people are saying the command of God, our Savior, and by Jesus Christ, our Lord, our only hope, okay? So again, this is, like I said, this is giving me the energy that somebody's trying to instill or install, okay? These are people that may misbehave behind the scenes. And so again, it's making me think that alterations have been done here, however it would be. And again, I'm going to keep doing my message the way I do it. And they're going to continue to use somebody that is somebody that's fake, that will be bended and molded into whatever it is that sounds right for them. And that's just it. All right. I just, you know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. I cannot do anything but what is directly coming to me. I just don't know. So I feel like this is some type of final warning or something. Okay. Somebody wants somebody to do it their way. All right. But it's funny how these people cannot even have direct communication with me. So like I said, my energy is not for everybody. My message is not for everybody either. Okay? So again, this having guests in somebody's home, this may be, again, like I'm talking about, surveilling energy here. It must be a good Bible teacher. But again, these people don't deal with the Bible. I haven't seen them with a Bible yet. So if they start using a Bible, then you'll know, who we're talking about, okay? It says he must not be a drinker or quarrelsome, okay? Well, that X's out many of us, okay? But he or she must be gentle and kind, okay? All right. And not be one who loves money. Oh, well, that cancels out most of these people that just talk about money, 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 okay? They may sound gentle and kind because they know that they're on TV or on your phone portraying themselves in a certain light because they want to make themselves look some kind of way for the money, okay? Instead of the truth, all right? Or being real or keeping it real. All right, so he must have well-behaved children in the family. Now, it's funny that I just told y'all. Usually after one or two, excuse me, I'm doing this, the child will walk away. But no, today in this video, she kept on going. Kept on, lately, that's what she's been doing. Rapping and tapping, rapping and tapping. I say, hold on, and she goes even further and stands there and acts out. So again, like I said, I'm someone who picks up on spiritual manipulation. These are things that I'm learning and being taught by a higher power to be able to spot these people and point them out, okay? This is the people that'll say, well, if it ain't about money, right? And they actually mean it. Sometimes I find myself almost having to use those particular type of quotes and everything to not feel weird. But anybody that knows me knows what I think about it, okay? Okay, so a well-behaved family. Now, this family could be your soul siblings or the group of people that are on your platform, your followers, the people that walk with you. This could be your, earthly parents and things like this, okay? This could be considered your family. But again, you know, most people is going to just look at, when it says your family, they're going to look at like their family here in their immediate home, and they're probably going to look at their particular family, okay? But then again, how does that sound if your family is not being well behaved? You know, should you still go around them? See, now this is the thing, all right? Even your social group, your classmates, you see what I'm saying? These particular things. So I think this is really actually exposing a lot here, okay? Family with children who obey quickly and quietly, okay? So I don't know. I was thinking about today that some of us have been cut off, or they're using some type of manipulation or stimulation here, possibly of the mind or other body parts here. It's also something to do with hearing. It's something to do with like some kind of tones or signals or waves or something that some people may not be getting. I don't know if it's like a plug or to block something here. All right? Because again, these children could be talking about slaves or servants, right? Okay? Or your community, all right? If we're talking about earthly parents, because I'm hearing something about new slaves, okay? This may be also why they're bringing newbies into the country, because they are eager for something here, okay? And these people, you know, they're eager, you know, they're very eager, and so, and hardworking pretty much probably, and they have no choice. They're in a whole different place, you know what I'm saying, not really knowing much about it, and they're gonna do most likely what they're told, okay? Just how I see it, where Americans feel like we have a choice, you know, they may feel like we deserve a higher pay rate, you know, they may fight for certain rights and things like this, that because they're Americans they should have, where other people might not. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, a lot of these people are not going to have to fight for anything, it really seems like, because they're getting cell phones and all kind of things, allegedly and supposedly, okay? But I said that they were cutting off some of us so that it would look like we're disobedient. So God can be, let's see, showing you a message or sharing something with you, or you're waiting for a download or something like this. Okay. Okay, hold on. What? I don't want to. I'm going to leave it there because it's paused right now. But what do you want to say? Okay, but I'm still saying, okay, just, okay. Okay. All right, I'll be there. Okay. So, yeah, the well-behaved family. So this is making me think about a mafia or a mob, or even, you know, just a regular family. You know, a regular group of people that are like-minded. You know what I'm saying? It could be either or. I like to look at it both from both points, standpoints, okay? Or whatever standpoints that I'm guiding to see them from. All right? So yeah, Lord knows they probably do have some of these, like I said, tarot readers that are reading the Bible behind the scenes. They're just not doing it on live. I think that, again, this is somebody teaching someone the method in which I use in order to interpret what we're talking about here. But some of these people are acting as though these messages are coming directly from them, but they're also incorporating things in there that would leave someone confused or not knowing, you know, which way to go. The Two of Swords energy. All right. For if a man cannot be, so again, this would definitely depend on if you know that you're a masculine. If society in the earthly, I mean, in your ancestors and these particular people that are in high places here on earth know that you're really a masculine energy, but you lived your life. And I'm saying because your physique or your body is, you know, as a woman, you're not knowing anything really about this, right? So you're living your life as a woman or whatever, but people are expecting things from you at a certain age that a man would be doing. First of all, you have to realize what, you know, the difference between like homosexual, androgynous, transgender. You know, you would have to probably know these particular things. Like androgyny to me meant something else 2 years ago until I really started to look at the word and then also go within and see what we might be talking about, okay? Because it does say in the Nag Hammadi that Adam was an androgynous being, or they were androgynous beings, okay? So again, all right, because that would be strange if you're a woman that is in her king or emperor energy, okay? And all your life you've been just that, but then, you know, if you were in a tribe or a group or something like this, they would tell you about this kind of transcending or I'm about to say transaction. Or this change that you may go through. You know, but again, I feel like we lost those particular things a long time ago, okay? All right, so if he can't handle his family and make them behave, how can he help the whole church? But this is making me think about also, I'm seeing the energy here when this is the examples that's coming to mind here, all right? As if somebody is watching a family and trying to use their downfalls or use things and manipulate them to make this family look unworthy, or as if they're not a good fit. This could be certain members as well, okay? But again, they're turning the camera on the ones that are actually worthy, right? To show all of their little imperfections here, okay? To the world, to send them in exile or to X them out. This may even be if a man can't get his, because I'm noticing that there's been altered changes with Taurus a little bit. So it's almost like if a man can't get his woman to do the things he wants her to do, then he's not fit. But again, there's nobody talking about the mental and physical and spiritual attacks that are being in the Eight of Wands energy that's being sent into a household to cause disruptions here. All right, nobody's talking about that part. This could also be somebody like trying to tell you you need to change your style or the way you do something here when it comes to your message or whatever. But you feel wholeheartedly that you're dealing with source, and you know you are. It ain't no feeling about it, okay? But again, you're going to be more than likely hated for the things that you're saying if these are the real things of Jesus or Christ or God. At this point in time, you could be being hated. So if everybody loves what you're saying, then that means you may not be saying what you're supposed to be saying. I mean, that's just it. These are people that try to fit in with the Joneses or keep up with the Joneses or fit in with society, right? And they feel society or YouTube is going to banish them if they don't do it this way, okay? Or something of that. These are just examples here. All right? So again, how can he help the whole church, all right? But this could also be somebody being put in the energy of a Hierophant here, okay? The pastor must not be a new Christian because he might be proud of being chosen so soon, and pride comes before a fall, okay? So again, I feel like this might be some of that smiting energy that I feel coming from the tarot community, because I'm kind of like a detective of these things, all right? It's not for no reason but for, you know, to get awareness. God shows me the way that people operate, the way their minds work, the manipulation and everything like this, so I can spot it out when I see it. That's all, okay? Because I keep hearing, why has your countenance fallen, okay? But again, in these times, we have to be careful because they can be trying to make you think that about one group of people, and you may just be ready to bring in someone else, and that may be the ones that you were supposed to stay away from, okay? Only you know that, okay? That should be something that you should be able to discern, okay? Because if I have to sit here and be fake and not be myself in front of you and be perfect and everything like this, then I just, you know, I don't know how that's keeping it real, okay? All right, so again, somebody is trying to say that somebody has an ego death, somebody's prideful today, all these things that, you know, these people are saying. But again, I'm just looking at it real sideways, like, nah, that just, you know, just because I say no to certain things that people don't like the way they don't like how confident I am, I think, in what I'm saying. I don't like to talk about nothing that I don't know nothing about. You see? So this is not no level of indoctrination or nothing. I'm just very assertive, possibly, and sure of the messages most times that I'm giving. If I'm not, I will relate that to you guys while we're doing the message. These are just things, like I'm saying, to help people discern further. If you need that guidance, if you don't, you don't. I mean, it just is what it is. Most of the time, this is just me reassuring or getting that confirmation myself. All right. Learning and growing as I go. All right. So again, it's saying Satan's downfall. All right. And I feel like this is the kind of energy somebody was trying to put me in today, because I feel like they're trying to swap out this energy. And since we have double here and turn and punishment, I feel like this is that energy of a double ganger. Somebody is trying to get me to think that it's not what's going on, but that's definitely what's going on. And I feel like it may not be, everybody's not on the same team with hiring or putting this doppelganger or this idol up in front, in the place of the real Christ energy. I feel like, there may be a legit reason why somebody is doing this. But again, it's almost like somebody putting a curse on somebody and saying, see, this person's not able to operate and do this performance or whatever. But this person is, I can do the job, people look at me like this or whatever, and then someone giving them the opportunity. It's almost like that. It's almost like these is what these particular people are doing, but they're using manipulation and sex magic and these things in order to get this done. They're using sexual acts even sometimes, all right, to show that they're the better fit, all right, sometimes. And so you have people that's thinking, I'm about to say deep, thinking with their wands instead of being wise. They're going to be wanting wands instead of wisdom. It just is what it is. All right? This could also be, showing people in the community that are doing things the right way, are saying things right, but it may not be the most widespread message. They may not be the most well-liked people to society, right? And so these people could also be being vilified or shunned in a sense here, okay? For being too blunt or brass or honest or truthful about their message here, okay? And this could be also, in my energy, knowing good and well that some of these people that were sent in were supposed to be really observant of what I was saying. But it's almost like if I'm the youngest or something like this and people just like, whatever, nobody want to hear that stuff no more or whatever. So again, it's just, we got to find a way to make it like this or whatever. So again, I see like this in, I guess something like this type of energy here that might have been going on within the past 3 years is what I'm hearing, okay? This could even be a masculine that was a protector energy that had been locked up for something for 3 years and being let out here, okay? This could be something like that. And while that person was away, these people began to play and they used this technology in order to, pick up on the things you say or whatever. It's making me think that this might have been even a couple that had been together for longer than that, but this person is jealous of the other person that somebody used to be with. And so what they did was, oh, this person thinks they're all that. They don't show their face in their videos. We're going to do this and this and that. And we're going to start, we want to know what they're doing behind the scenes. And I think that these people took over some of this equipment or something that a CIA, FBI or some shit like this, all right? And that they were spying on people, point blank. Trying to show how messed up somebody's life is after throwing a wrench in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody trying to tell you how sorry they are about your car not starting, but they know 20 minutes ago they were just pouring sugar in your tank. It's that kind of energy here. And these are the way of crucifying the true children of God in these particular days and past. And so funny how pastor, see, past is in pastor. Because I feel like these are the people that the ancestors are gravitated towards. These are the people that the ancestors are surrounding. The people that have that scribes, the Levites or scribes and things like this in their family. They have it in their blood, okay? All right, so again, we're talking about Satan's downfall. All right, so somebody's upset because I'm calling another feminine Satan, but this is the way I see it, okay? So I feel like what they're doing is trying to do a role reversal here, okay? He must be well spoken of by people outside of the church, okay? All right, so again, this might be also why, you know, some of us were called to step away from family members, all right? But some people have walked away. Some of you might notice that people have walked away from you for no reason. They hate you for no reason. See, these are the things that are going to be happening to God's children. Not so much of the others, okay? I'm just saying it how it is, okay? People can confuse your words, manipulate them in a sense. Okay? There's big spaces here, huge gaps in the words, but it says outside, bleep, 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 the big old space church. Okay? It says those who aren't Christians, so that Satan can't trap him with many accusations and leave him without freedom to lead his flock. But like I'm saying, nowadays, we're talking more about things that are going on within this household, so I can show you guys about the sorcery and just listen to what we're really trying to pursue and learn and see on this platform about trickery, manipulation. Somebody that had to go through these things and then tell their testimony, that had to go through these tribulations, that know what it's like firsthand and come out on the other side, okay? And speak freely about them, okay? But, this is making me think about somebody speaking to someone about getting wind of information too, okay? It's because I'm always hearing, did you hear that? Did you check that out? Like a lot of that may be going on, you know what I'm saying, for some reason, because it's what somebody is saying over the next couple of weeks possibly. So again, it's supposed to be that way for somebody to be vocal about what they're saying. But again, like I said, this is like a catch-22 energy in this text, in this chapter right here. Talk about we will expose secret things about this person. So they will have to, it's the action, reaction, solution, okay? Cause a problem by letting somebody catch wind that we are watching you. These people that are not even worthy to even buckle my shoe, okay? And you want me to look at these people as anything more than someone who is spilling secrets that may or may not be going on, all right? It's also mental stimulation, mental abuse, manipulation, mind control, these particular things here, projecting energy. And that's why I like to use that and tell you guys that some of these things that even I pick up on, I think are also projected messages sometimes. You know, so again, it's about discerning and feeling what you feel, you know what I'm saying, in the moment, I guess, when you're dealing with certain people. But again, so you have to fight back for yourself by, hey, wait a minute, that's not the way the story goes. You don't have to. But again, some of us are going to be put up on that particular type of cross or bear a cross, whether we ask to or not. Maybe our naivety, okay? Or maybe not. Maybe you are the poster child for this particular type of work, all right? So again, it says Satan can't trap him with any accusations or leave him without freedom to lead his flock. So again, if and this is also where I feel like they are targeting certain people's platforms, because they didn't want you to get, for the past couple of years, they may not have wanted you to get really big, a big following or something. So when they're done with, you know, maybe using your information, or some of these energy vampires, you know, come and they're done taking up your information, then they can just move on as if it is theirs. It's almost like somebody taking someone's whole something. I don't know. Hell, I think some of these people want somebody's whole life here. Deacons, the same thing. Steady men as pastors. They must not be heavy drinkers and must not be greedy for money. Again, money, 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 money. They must be earnest, wholehearted followers of Christ, who is the hidden source of their faith. Before they are asked to be deacons, they should be given other jobs in the church to test their characteristics and abilities, okay? So again, this gives me the energy of like, it's very sad when I see the level of manipulation that goes on. I told you guys, most of you that are maybe in a rough spot right now because of certain things, or it could be your fault, it could be other manipulation going on. You know, you just don't think that you have to cheat or lie or trick or steal from people, even if you're not doing, you know, they're using that as an example for some of us while they're spying in to show that we're not worthy, and God wouldn't let his people suffer like that. But that's just a lie. Money is the way that some of these people are able to hide their shortcomings as well, right? About, or who they know, okay? It says their wives must be thoughtful, okay? Now again, let's stop right there, because if we're gonna use the term thoughtful, this could be somebody like, oh, you just fell down and scraped your knee? Oh my goodness, let me help you up. Or a wife could be somebody that is, I'm hearing mindful here too, okay? Somebody full of thought. You're just thinking. You know, thoughtful can be somebody that thinks all day, that's thinking of ways to do something or deliver a message, not how to manipulate it, but thinking about why these things are this way, what can be fixed, you know, it's somebody that, like I said, this is thoughtful to me. I'm very mindful. People may see me sitting around or doing this and they think, oh, she's just lollygagging around, but sometimes when I'm just sitting out there laying in the sun, that's what I'm saying. You don't know what kind of communication, what kind of relationship I have with the sun or with God or with nature. You don't know what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? It's just a thing. It's just a whole like entire vibe, okay? And I feel like that's why, and I want to say that because I feel like when we're talking about at-home mom energy or women that stay home, you know what I'm saying? They could be in a work field too. But again, they could also be at home, all right? I think people try to downplay women that stay home. But I feel also like somebody is saying, if you stay home, then stay quiet. But again, if you're someone that's being targeted, or if you're somebody that's being treated differently, or somebody that they're trying to, you know, exile, then again, it would be important for you to tell your story. Nobody wants to be the one that, you know, bust their chest out of the shirt like Superman, you know what I'm saying, when it's going to come with a lot of different, like certain types of retaliation, or, you know, it could get deep, okay? Damn near torturous sometimes with some of this stuff here. So again, his wife must be thoughtful. Excuse me. Not a heavy drinker and not a gossiper, but faithful in everything that they do. These drinks could be representing something else other than drinks as well, okay? But faithful in everything they do. Deacons should have only one wife, and they should have happy, obedient families. All right, so these could be their people that they hang out with, their friends, associates, and things like this, okay? But again, a lot of times if people are just quiet and don't say anything, it leaves you to believe certain things about people that you may not know. If I said that right. Because somebody is quiet, you think that they start, no, it's very hard to see. This is what I was going to say, because again, this could be a narcissistic trait as well. But again, just like that, it's so funny how all these things, I'm looking at them, I'm taking my part of the blame, but I'm also saying guides and things sent my way. If for some reason, like I said, these are trials and tests, but sometimes, like I said, I take my own accountability for the things that I do. But again, seeing me in a different light, I just feel like I just don't know what this is. And I've just been really, you know, speaking with source today. Like, You know, but I think that there's a reason. There's a rhyme and reason for all this that's happening, that's occurring. I really do think that there is a rhyme and reason. But I just say I'm tired of like playing the fool. I'm tired of being the young one that everybody think they can manipulate or push around or guide my steps or tap into my energy so that I can think that I'm so that they can try to prove to people like these people know the message or knew it before me when I know it's my story. You see what I'm saying? It's something about the glory here, okay? Misplacement of glory or something like this. Yeah. Yeah. They must be earnest, wholehearted followers of Christ, who is the hidden source of their faith. Okay, so again, maybe this is talking hidden gem, okay? This could be a good thing, or again, in previous or past times, it was kind of like a bitter with sweet, okay? Before they are asked to be deacons, they should be given other jobs in the church, okay, to test their qualities and abilities, okay? Their wives, okay, thoughtful, we already did that. It says deacons should have only one wife and they should have happy, obedient families, okay? Those who do well as deacons will be well rewarded both by respect from others and also by developing their own confidence and bold trust in the Lord, okay? It says, I am writing these things to you now, even though I hope to be with you soon, so that if I don't come for a while, you will, let's see, know what kind of men you should choose as office for the church of the living God, which contains and holds high the truth of God. It is quite true that the way to live a godly life is not an easy matter, but the answer lies in Christ. All right, so that's not in, it's not around, it's not before, but it's in, okay? Who comes to earth as a man, who proved spotless and pure in his spirit, was served by angels, was preached among the nations, and was accepted by men everywhere, and was received up again to his glory in heaven, okay? All right, so again, I feel like whatever this is too, this is making me think that whatever this is, heavy manipulation could have been done here, okay, to block. I like to speak the story of those that's less told, to bring balance to things. This is making me see the energy here of this heavy, I'm just seeing a heavy sense of manipulation here, confusion, causing kind of confusion. It's almost like a lot of witches or some people in a coven or something getting together to try to make sure that somebody doesn't get in. Even if this is about directing energy, or if you don't pay attention to videos, or if you don't go to tarot readers, these people can actually start tapping into your like what they're talking about, the people outside of the justice, the supreme justice people's house, okay? I told you guys the other day, I feel like this can also be done to people in their homes, using other people as conductors or vassals to house other energies here, okay? To manipulate or alter situations. But it also can be because they're mimicking the energy of Christ being within a man or a woman, okay? I'm just saying. So it will confuse you if it is your time to spend time with a Christ, with that Christ-like energy. There could be heavy manipulation going on behind the scenes, which could lead to you missing out on an opportunity to be with this energy. And these same women are the ones that cause this strife and this confusion. But these women are also applying for those jobs. So it's kind of like smiling in your face all the time and want to take your place. But you know that they're dealing with man on earth with the way that they're getting their messages here. Because the gate is narrow. You hear what I'm saying? All right? It says, but the Holy Spirit tells us clearly that in the last times, some of the churches will turn away from Christ and become eager followers of teachers with devil-inspired ideas. This is exactly what we're talking about. That, wow. Damn, I almost said hallelujah. I almost said it. Because sometimes I feel like, because I'm not trying to put one on anybody, that my message doesn't come out a certain way, but I just think that people, or it comes off as I'm whining or I'm doing this or that, but it's just, how I speak, I guess. People can like it or they don't. It ain't nothing but the truth, like I be saying. Somebody might even say these cards are devilish or something like that. I'm not afraid to say that, because what I'm sharing here is not an everyday rooms in some kind of theater or something like this. All right, this could be somebody showing somebody's private life as theater here to X them out from being a people. Okay, so that another people can take the position here. Okay, in the past. All right, this could be either something that could be done in the future too. Okay. All right, it says will turn away from Christ and become eager followers of teachers with devil-inspired ideas. I wouldn't doubt if somebody have a compilation of all your mistakes or something like this, or all of the things that, what I'm saying, they would call something bad, right? Showing it to someone here, okay? And there might be some people that have compilations of your good work to show the good, okay? These teachers will tell lies, okay? Yeah, with these laws, with straight faces, and do it so often that their conscience won't even bother them. All right, this is what I'm saying here. All right, they will say it is wrong to be married and wrong to eat meat, even though God gave these things to well-taught Christians to enjoy and be thankful for. Now, I don't know about this part. This sounds like a little bit of a commercialized kind of energy here. It's up for you to discern here, okay? It's up for you to discern, okay? And meat, this might be also, like I said, eating meat. I am thinking this is talking about something else too, okay? Even though God gave these things to well-taught Christians to enjoy and be thankful for everything God made is good, and we may eat it gladly if we are thankful for it. Okay, so this is making me think about something else. I'm just saying, all right? All right? And if we ask God to bless it, for it is made good by the word of God and prayer. If you explain this to the others, you will be doing your duty as a worthy pastor who is fed by faith and by the true teachings you have followed. All right? Don't waste time arguing over foolish ideas and silly myths and legends. I don't know about that, okay? It says spend your time and energy in exercise of keeping spiritually fit, okay? Boldly exercise. Wait, okay. All right. Bodily exercise is all right. Okay, so again, this might be exercising some type of rights here. All right. But spiritual exercise is, so this is also centering oneself, I'm seeing here, okay? Is much more important and is a tonic for all you do. All right, so exercise yourself spiritually and practice becoming a better Christian, okay? Because that will help you not only now in life, but in the next life too, okay? This is the truth, and everyone should accept it. We work hard and suffer much in order that people will believe it. Well, damn, I don't like the way that sounds. You know what I'm saying? This is saying somebody is working hard to make sure people can believe it. So this is people 9 to 5, nonstop, showing things or whatever to make something believable here, okay? It says for our hope, that, but it almost sounds like manipulation to me, but again, to each his own, all right? Okay, our hopes is that in the living God who died for all, and particularly for those who have accepted his salvation, okay? This make me think about, again, somebody being harmed because we have slap here, okay? Somebody being harmed here. We have blood in reverse here, okay? So again, maybe somebody didn't get harmed or something like this, but you know, I don't know why I'm picking up somebody was being threatened or something like this, blackmailed or something for something to happen here. Just, I don't know. Again, this is just the energy I'm picking up, all right? So again, this could be past, present, or future. We could be in an area where this particular action happened at some point in time in life, okay? So we have gold in here, okay? And we have whack, all right? Christian slaves should work hard for their owners and respect them. Never let it be said that Christ's people are poor workers. Don't let the name of God and his teachings be laughed at because of this. All right, so again, some people may not know that they have an owner or a handler, like I've been telling y'all before, okay? Some of you are not slaves, but they're putting you in a slave mentality, or they're actually that's the word I want to say, circumcising, castrating, or aborting you and disconnecting you from the group or the feed. So you're not being able to see what everybody else is seeing, so that you can look like you're not connected. But these people are, some of this shit is artificial, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and waste time trying to get y'all to know that I'm being honest with you or something like this, and I'm just telling you what I see and telling you like it is. You should be able to know that by now, okay? All right, this is definitely not, you know, I don't know, we got 6 here. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. This is definitely, he is quabbling over the meaning. Yeah, this is definitely, like I said, this is not, it's not giving me, this is giving me manipulation. Somebody trying to push a narrative in a certain way. All right, but again, to each his own, like I said. To each is, yeah, okay. You know, yeah, this is like servitude words here. This is like somebody teaching their slaves something. Treat the older women as mothers and the girls as your sisters, and think only pure thoughts about them. Okay, something like that could be this, but this could be also, like I said, some of these older women are supposed to be wives and not mothers, but they're pushing these women into an elderly state or status here, is what I'm hearing. Again, when I'm reading the Bible, we talking about source, spirit, God, the different gods or lords in this Bible, and my ancestors are here too. So when you hear me say something like they're saying this is what I feel is coming up from even the soil possibly here, okay? It's something else. It's another aspect of this showing so that we can see both sides of what may have been going on here. That's what a real prophetess energy or oracle can do, okay? It's funny that we pulled this book open. All these books we could have opened up here, y'all, and listened to the messages for the past week or so and see what we're talking about here. How did this happen? Is this somebody else using some kind of energy here to manipulate this? Is this God? Is this source? Is this the ancestors? You see what I'm saying? But quabbling over, you should know the meaning of a word, because if you don't know the meaning of it and you're just agreeing with something that has to do with it, you may be signing over your life. You see what I'm saying? All right. So I feel like this is somebody that doesn't like the fact that we're very thorough here, or we're sharp with what we're saying here most times. This could be a he or a she that they're talking about in this day and age. Stirring up arguments. Again, if it wasn't meaning anything or meaningful or meaningless, or if we only have one subscriber here, you know what I'm saying, one view on a video, I don't think it would matter. But this lets me know also, you see, this is how source tell me stuff and show me other things that they don't want me to see. It says something of Christ's words. This could also be somebody chopping up your I'm about to say vocals, but your messages here and making it seem some kind of way, leaving out certain things. This could be private conversations that you're having, and this could be also conversations that are being had in public, okay, without your knowing, okay? And somebody could be taking certain things here. Now, that doesn't matter if it's without your knowing, because I'm not going to be different in person than I would be really on camera. I might clean it up a little bit on camera, you know what I'm saying? But again, it's not like I'm about to be a whole different person, you know? But the fact that they're trying to make this argument about somebody arguing over what a word means to somebody like me is very important as to what something means, okay? Even though, you know, people spoke a different language. Okay, so I'm hearing her too. Okay, all right, Rashi. Okay, so again, I'm just seeing all the people that they're trying to impose on my energy that probably have learned off of my messages, all right? And this is not being cocky or anything. It's just God gave me eyes to see a little bit differently, all right? Stirring up arguments, ending in jealousy and anger, which only lead to name-calling, accusations, and evil. There's a lot of spaces here. Suspicions. These arguers, their minds warped in sin, do not know how to tell the truth. To them, the good news is just it's just a means of making money. Damn. I don't even have to say nothing else. Keep away from them, okay? Yeah, I'm tickled by this. They're fiddling with stuff, okay? And the fact that I have to, me exposing these people and what they're doing in their tactics is different than actually doing it. Me being telling a testimony of what's going on and what I see, sense, and know in this day and age, and from my research that I've done, is not, you know what I'm saying, gossiping, right? Me being attacked or by this mob of people that are pretending to be helping, but are harming and causing confusion more than anything, it's just exposing something. It just is. Me explaining how and why I do it, same thing. Not going back and forth with somebody, but actually calling out something that's wrong, it's two different things.